I want to introduce myself. I'm Colonel Vijay from the Army. I have about 30 years service in the Army. This course, before this course, I have with the ESGPro, I did the GRI and BSR reporting course also. So I really got hooked on the course. So when Vivek offered this course for the next GHG accounting, so I got it enrolled in this course, GHG Advanced Accounting. Firstly, Vivek has been very systematically taking this course, from ground zero, I would say, from the basics of the climate change, the weather, and the protocols, the climate protocols, which has developed over about 15 years or so. And then he continued with the scope emissions, that is scope 1, scope 2, and scope 3, dwelling in each domain in depth, explaining the nuisance very well, and how to, and along with it, he has shared case studies along with these scopes. So once you are studying the scope, you are studying the case study also. So it makes your concepts very clear and understanding. And second issue is that once we did it about 5 or 6 case studies, which was very helpful to understand all these 3 scopes, scope 1, 2, and 3. The second issue is the mitigation strategy, which we dwelt upon, which is very important for us being the decision makers, rather being other things. So as a decision makers, we need to have a broad overview on the mitigation strategy and advise the organization how to develop a GHG mitigation strategy. So this course also helped in that direction, and the later process made you think, has made you really go into the directions and dwell deeper into the direction, which is a very, very, I would say, very positive outcome of this course. And finally, he has also spoken about the various regulatory mechanisms in the GHG accounting, like IPCC, corrections like DEFRA and all, which knowledge is really a must, that if we have a very transparent and correct accounting of GHG in any organization, which we decide to do it. So overall, this has been a very learning good course for me, and I have enjoyed it. Especially the last case study which he gave it to us, and we were asked to give a presentation on it, which I really enjoyed it. I had to really work for it, because firstly, it took time to understand it, and it took time to organize your thought process, and then start the work on it, which is a good thing. And then once you get deeper into it, you understand, yes, this is also a difficult part. This is also a difficult part. You really need to understand all those difficult things. So that is also, I also enjoyed it. And then the final presentation, of course, which he said, presentation is also important. I definitely agree with it. Any organization, it could be anything. You have to present yourself very smartly, which is important to sell yourself and to make the other person understand that, yes, boss, you are aware of the topic, and I am speaking sense, and I am speaking the correct thing about it. So thank you, Vivek. I wanted to articulate my thoughts.
No, you well articulated everything, and you summarized it well. So thank you very much for that.
No.